YouTube, what's going on? Thank you all. All right, so what is a default judgment and how does that impact my credit score? Let's talk about it. So right off the back, I'm not going to give you a dictionary definition of what a default judgment is, okay? But rather, just understand that a default judgment is you failing to appear in court based on the time and date that you was given when you were served, okay? If that makes sense, right? That means you missed the date. I mean, you got served, and there was a date and time where you were supposed to appear in court. You didn't. You was a no-show. By default, you kind of just, gave in, right? So you lost by default, okay? But there are some cases with people that I've worked with saying that they have a judgment, it's in their records, but they never got served, right? If that is you in this case. Well, what I would advise you is that first you may need to get you a lawyer, but what I would advise you from a credit standpoint, right? You can go get the public record, right? Go to court and go to the court and get the record. They will give it to you and check and see, because one thing it should definitely state is the time and date where and who they actually serve. So if you send it and serve you, then that information should be on those records. And if that is indeed correct, you might be in it to win it, right? Get you a quick lawyer and then get it removed. From a credit standpoint, right? So what you definitely gonna need to do, because it is in your record, right? So I will go to Pacer and request that record there. And then I would definitely go to LexisNexis, right? Because that's where all the judgment and all public records, that's where they house in those particular databases, right? The great thing is that you could actually challenge straight with LexisNexis. Just create you an account, request a report. It should usually take 2 to 3 weeks for you to get it, and sometime earlier. It depends. Get that record, go to Pacer, get that record from Pacer as well. You cannot challenge straight from Pacer, okay? Just keep that in mind. But you can get the record there and then get you a nice credit detail credit report detail, a detailed one. And then kind of match, do a stair contrast between the 3 report that you have. One thing for sure, they have to be consistent. Okay, the law specifically states everything has to be consistent, especially when it's in your credit report. Okay, so look for the inconsistency, challenge to LexisNexis, and once you have done so, then challenge with the credit bureau, and that should definitely help your credit score a great deal. All right, so keep this thing in mind. That's what you would need to do in terms of what a default judgment is. How does it impact your credit score? And you have to remember, it become a judgment because you have a collection. You owe somebody something, and now they suing you. So it impacts your credit score because you have been reported to the credit bureau. You can look at the credit report details and see how this thing has been reported in your credit, and also attack them from there. Attack the credit bureaus from there as well by disputing with them to get you where you need to be. Okay, so. Again, that's what I have for you in regards to this particular default judgment and how does it impact your credit score. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider subscribe if you like these type of content pertaining to credit and financial in particular. And like the video, okay? It goes a long way. It helps other people to find the same content. And I'm sure there might be someone out there who is looking for this information, and you can actually help them by just liking this video and subscribe. You will help this channel to grow. I appreciate your time. Until next time.